Hello folks, it is time to play a little bit more at Lil Guardsman. And before we get back into this, we're going to continue the game, but I do want to give just a quick warning. There is some flashing when you use the machine to admit or deny someone in this game, which happens
It's news in the morning with me, your news anchor, Manuel Mentiroso. Breaking news.
Well, let's hear this first.
The chosen suitors for our beloved and newly available Princess Desdemona will be arriving today in the Sprawl.
Because it doesn't matter for now, don't worry.
Be on the lookout for royal carriages, entourages, and attitudes.
Ooh, attitudes.
Breaking news. The Duchess of Scarborough's prized pet cat, Sprankles, has passed away at the age of 43.
Don't listen.
A representative from the Small Rodent and Budget Coalition shared their condolences, then immediately scampered around without reserve. Breaking news. The Sprawl will be host to a Goblin Ball match today between our Sprawl Brawlers and the opposing Caladar Lightning at the Goblin Ball Arena. Breaking news. That was my last piece of breaking news.
Alright.
Keep tuning in for all your Sprawl news updates. We now return to our regularly scheduled radio silence.
Okay, so the warning I wanted to give was that when you admit or deny someone, the machine has a little flashing light. If you have photosensitivity, please consider this. I don't know enough about photosensitivity to say if this flashing is or is not a problem, so I just wanted to let you know that's going to happen at every turn. Also, as you can pretty clearly see, my cat wanted to be part of this this stream today, but it's pretty much impossible to get both of us on the screen fully at the same time, so I'm just going to have it there so you could get half of us. Shit. Is that okay? Looks like we have another note on the door.
Oh look, another note.
Lil, I'm off running errands for Lieutenant Stryker today. Apparently she needs me to time how long it takes to run around the entire circumference of the Sprawl. Oh lord. Really shouldn't have competed in that hot dog eating contest last night. Do me a favor, go down to the Goblin Ball Arena and place about a 30 gold for me after work. There's an extra $5 just for you.
You didn't tell me which team to bet on, but my chances can't be any worse than they usually are.
That's true. Oh, I feel like I shouldn't be encouraging his problem. By the way, again, sorry for the coughing. The AQI here is still dangerously high. I am running a filter, but... Alright, let's see. Expect the arrival of Crown Prince Phineas of Petrad and Praetor Kargan of the Mavog Empire. I've seen that spelled 3 different ways now. Don't let your guard down, but do not delay them unnecessarily. Today is the Goblin Ball Tri-Goblin Cup semi-final between our beloved Sprawl Brawlers and the Caladar Lightning. The bastards. We don't like them either, do you, Ash? There's been a BS report, Bank of Sprawl, regarding a number of unusual transactions involving sports betting. A reminder to the Guard Force, city officials are forbidden to participate in gray market sports betting. The guards are hearing a talk of increased smuggling. Be vigilant. Walk out for anything that could have secret compartments. Trust no one. Deploy truth spray if necessary. Okay. My cat wants to be part of things. Oh. Oh, I definitely should have gotten another slot for the truth spray. Okay. Well, the good news is I have enough for one of everything. And then I should buy more compartments. The bullwhip, which aided in my downfall last time. Okay, good to know. Cat, my leg is gonna fall asleep. Okay, I already died once, which I didn't even know was possible in this game. Oh god.
Yes, it is I, little one, heir to the throne of Petrad, here before you in the flesh.
I have met people like this. I have been on dates with people like this. Actually, my best power move ever was I was on a date with a guy like this. And he spent the whole date mansplaining my PhD thesis topic to me. And halfway through, I got up to go to the bathroom, and this is in a culture where paying is like a huge thing of like honor. Like literally I've seen fights break out over who pays for dinner. And we were seated on the balcony, and I come back from the bathroom, grab my bag, look at him and go, dinner's been taken care of, goodbye. And it was such a power move, but it got better because I walked into the main restaurant where some friends of mine, including some major superstars. So I don't know if anyone here knows Tibetan music, but if you do, there's a song called Fly, F-L-Y, or Pur, P-H-U-R, by this group called Anu. And it is an absolute hit. It like went beyond viral, even outside of the Tibetan-speaking world through large parts of Asia. And the singers from Anu were there, and several other pop stars and one movie star were there. And since I'm friends with one of them, they were just like, oh, hey, Amalia. So my baffled date, after finishing his meal, comes out, discovers that I have in fact paid for dinner, but I haven't left the restaurant. And I'm with these movie stars. And he's like, oh, you're here? I'm like, yeah. And he goes, can I join you? And I just looked at him, I was like, you know, you don't know any of these people, so I think it might be uncomfortable for you. And that was my absolute, yes, I was being a bit of a bee, power move on a terrible date with someone who was honestly this man incarnate.
Please, no need to bow or genuflect.
Oh my god, seriously,
no
this man incarnate.
Your eyes, no.
Sorry. Scared the kitty cat.
Although I am a crowned prince of the realm, I am a humble man.
You're not a humble
man.
man.
One of the people. No better even than you, tiny gatekeeper.
Oh my god, you have the same chin as this man too. No better than me. Okay, cool.
You'll be glad to know that the opening ceremonies of our newest royal sulfur mine were a complete success.
What would happen if I whipped him?
Only 4 deaths, which is far fewer than the last.
But what would happen if I hit him with the whip?
No matter, we look forward in Petrard. No sense crying over spilt. Well, there it is.
Okay, from a game standpoint, it's a terrible idea. From a personal satisfaction standpoint, it's a great idea. Let's doubt him.
Jeez, 4 dead? At an opening ceremony?
Yes, tragic. Avoidable, but still tragic.
Oh my god, I should just not let you in. But I've been told I have to let you in. There's 6 people coming. I can't waste my...
Luckily, it wasn't anyone important. A few unskilled laborers and 1 server. Could have been much, much worse.
If I whip him, will it start a civil war? You know what? This is exactly why I have the chronometer 3000, so I can undo this if this goes terribly.
Haha, yeah, no.
Gosh darn it, Lil! Plus, he might like it. Which, like, no shame on that. But I don't want to do something that he likes. Fine, whatever. I mean, he looks like the picture. Fine, I'll let him in. Again, so warning on the flashing, this is when it's going to happen, if it's going to happen. Well, it is going to happen, but if it's something that potentially is a problem for you if you have photosensitivity. Just so you know, it's very short, but it does happen. I don't know what photosensitivity could be triggered by, so. You don't deserve to be admitted. Ugh. I hope you have a date as horrible as the date with me.
And with that, it is off to face the princess and destiny.
I can't feel my foot.
Before I go, can you spot me a $5? I'm afraid
Babe,
I left my wallet in my other pants.
Babe, I literally cannot feel my foot. Can we move slightly? Oh my god. No, I'm not spotting you any money, and I never want to hear about anything in your pants ever again.
Is it that you don't have the money, or that you don't want to lend it to me?
I don't want to lend it to you.
Oh, smart-ass ticket taker.
Yeah.
When I'm king, I'll remember this.
Good. And I will hit you with a whip at some point. I might be taking this personally because of that whole date fiasco, but I stand by it. I absolutely stand by my decision. You admitted the Crown Prince of Petrarch, but you didn't spot him the $5, which is your right. I could have done this better. I'm not sure what I could have done though. The cat has decided to move on to different places, so I'm moving into comfortable mode.
Good day. I traveled up here with the convoy what was bringing Prince Phineas to the sprawl. I'm not staying long. Just need a place for tonight before I head back to Petrard.
Oh, okay. I should probably check you because...
I was hired to come along with the convoy in case anything broke down on the way, in case repairs were needed on any of the equipment or transport. The prince doesn't exactly travel light. 3 carriages of wardrobe changes alone.
Oh, God.
To be honest, I don't get to the sprawl often. Too many mages around these parts for my liking.
I'm sure they were glad to have you as a personal insurance policy.
I don't know if I'd go that far. If they didn't absolutely need to hire someone to make sure the prince was here bright and early, they surely would not have.
Wow.
Wouldn't spend a penny on their dying aunt, the Pomp family.
Okay, I like you, but you do have something that's a compartment. I'm gonna use the metal detector. You seem like a guy who's gonna respect a metal detector.
That toolkit was handed down to me by my great aunt Gildy, one of the finest restorers of beauty this world has ever known. A kit like this in the right hands, and there's nothing you can't do.
I mean, I haven't looked in it, but...
I think you'd know what to do with these better than I would.
I appreciate it, especially coming from a fellow tool enthusiast.
Tool enthusiast?
Yeah, I am.
You got your own awesome toolkit there, and I bet you love using it as much as I do mine.
Yeah.
Tell you what, if there's anything you need fixing, I'd be happy to take a look for you.
The jukebox.
As a matter of fact, the jukebox at the Twisted Sisters Tavern has been on the fritz for ages now.
Oddly enough, fixing Fritzy jukeboxes is my specialty.
I like
I'll
you.
go there straight away and you'll be boogieing before you can sing a chorus of Hey Nani Nani.
I don't understand what any of that meant, but great.
Yeah, we're letting you through. I mean, I probably should have actually used the X-ray machine, but I stand by it. I like this dude.
I thank you for this respite for the evening. I'm certainly glad I don't have to head all the way back to Petrard tonight.
Yeah, for real.
By the way, do you know of a good inn nearby?
Stay at the Twisted Sister.
No better place than the Twisted Sisters Tavern. Not a classic beauty, but she'll get you where you need to go.
My kind of establishment. I'll see you there.
Nice. Yes! Tool enthusiasts do need to stick together.
Sprankles!
Oh, we've got the Mormons.
Oh, boo-hoo-hoo.
Oh, Sprank. Wait.
Don't listen to this kitty. Okay, yeah, we need to talk to you first.
We are returning from the funeral services for Sprankles.
Don't listen to this kitty.
Oh, no! The service was held in the Duchy of Scarborough, but the, remains are being interred at St. Euphigenia's Pet Cemetery here in the Sprawl.
Sprankles loved visiting her friends at St. Euphigenia's.
Is Euphigenia a real saint? I kind of want to find out. Let's see if St. Euphigenia is a real saint. Saint Euphigenia? Oh! Well, there's Iphigenia, but I haven't seen Euphigenia. There you go. I'm gonna be a little bit...
Why is Sprankles?
Oh no!
That is how I'd be if my cat died. I'm gonna stay
Why
here
is
for a while, baby.
you know who being laid to rest here?
We do not have a pet cemetery suitable for such an entry in the Duchy of Scarborough.
I mean, okay, we are a kingdom.
What exactly is a duchy?
It is a parcel of land under the purview of a duke or duchess. Scarborough is the duchy controlled by Her Grace, the Duchess of Scarborough.
Present?
And it is a far nicer duchy than some, for instance, the Duchy of Caladar.
Caladar, what a dump!
That's where our opposing team is from. Okay, so I'm gonna do two things here. I want to call Ash to see if this is legit.
Oh, my heart breaks for the Duchess of Scarborough. Please send my deepest condolences and let her know I will meet her at St. Euphigenia's personally. Poor Sprankles, truly a cat like no other. What are you doing delaying her and her retinue? Have you no shame? Let her lay her beloved cat to rest in peace
Okay. So at least I have someone to blame if that goes wrong. But we do have a compartment. The compartment calls for an X-ray. Oh! Unless those are cremains.
What's this then?
Well, that's it. Don't look, baby. That's a dead cat.
That's dust.
Of course it is. There's a corpse in there after all.
No, pixie dust. It's an illegal narcotic used by
There it
layabouts
is.
and no-goodniks.
What on earth is it doing inside Sprankles?
Hey, baby. Don't do drugs. Except for catnip. You can do as much catnip as you ever want to. I will personally up your catnip stash any day because you are hilarious on catnip.
I confess, I've been holding this inside for too long. I was approached by a weird guy who tricked me into smuggling illegal
Tricked
pixie
you?
dust into the sprawl for him. He was holding the ball in his foot. Who does that?
Malcolm? What the heck?
I plead guilty, Your Honor, on the grounds of I did it.
I'm not a judge.
I'm not a judge, you know.
This game is hearing my inner thoughts.
Oh,
But I'll leave it to the courts to deal with this. The rest of you, pack up your dead cat and be on your way.
Yeah. We're gonna, Oh, it made the choice for me. Interesting.
All right, have fun burying your cat.
You're burying your cat.
We shall.
We shall. That's creepy.
Sprankles will be so happy at St. Euphigenia's. I just know it. Thank you, my dear. Sprankles thanks you.
Oh, good. And that's how you X-ray your way to success.
I better get a 4 for that. What? You did a sting. You failed a drug smuggler bringing narcotic-grade pixie dust into the sprawl inside the casket of a dead cat. What a weird day. Good job. I think it's because I made the phone call that was considered too much. Oh well. Not enough for me to redo it.
Phew, I made it. Listen, I gotta get in there. The whole team came through a while ago and the game is about to start. We all good?
And you are...
You're kidding, right? Come on, I'm Saruna Goodfoot, the Star Troll Goblin Ball player for the Caladar Lightning. I don't have time for games right now. I gotta get to the stadium and win us a game.
I want to see if there's anything in the writ about this. Just that the game is going on. So I don't want to stop her.
Come on, the big Goblin Ball game starts in 30 minutes. My stupid personal driver had to take a detour to get here. What more do you want me to say?
Let's stop this a bit.
Is it really your personal driver's fault? Or is it that you have a hard time dealing with pressure?
You sound just like my psychiatrist.
Personal driver? Psychiatrist? Huh, is there anything you don't have?
I don't have time to talk to you all day.
I don't know, I kind of want
Can
to
we
waste your
move
time.
this along? I'm the starting thrower and the team needs me to wipe the floor. Pathetic sprawl brawlers.
I don't like you.
They're such a horrible team. I bet we could win even without my lucky second sweatband.
Oh, you got a lucky
What
thing?
lucky second sweatband?
This lucky second sweatband.
Let's confiscate that. Oh my gosh, she's got a tan.
Hey, you can't take that.
Yeah, I
needed
can.
to win the big game today.
I have to take it. It's evidence.
Evidence? What are you talking about?
Evidence that you don't need some lousy sweatband to win a game. You just need to believe in yourself.
No, we don't want her to win.
Huh. I never thought about it like that before.
Although, frankly, this is very accurate to what I do as a kid. I would be encouraging. With a particular type of buyer. That's interesting. Alright, we're gonna let you through now that we've taken away your luck.
Thanks. Now to wipe the floor with those lousy sprawl brawlers. When you hear the crowd cheer my name, you'll know it's for me.
Yeah, that's
Well,
how
duh.
names work. Oh, the wall is cold. It is cold here. Like, not super cold, but whatever the temperature is outside is also the temperature inside. You admitted the star player of the Kalidar Lightning, but without her lucky second sweatband, it's anyone's game. Ooh, yeah. So, I live in Nepal, and almost no buildings have central heating. So, right now...
Greetings! I am Praetor Kargan of the Marvog Empire. I believe you met my envoy, the angry warrior with the head in the bag.
Okay.
She would have come by this gate to announce my arrival. I demand you let me pass immediately. Quapla.
So it's like 60 degrees here, which is 16 centigrade, which isn't that cold, but that's the temperature inside too. Okay, so you pronounced Kapla wrong, and you're wearing a mop on your head, a radio on your arm, and a clock on your waist. You seem like someone who would enjoy a good bullwhip.
Ah, ouch! I do not fear the dainty crack of a whip. If I was afraid of whips, I'd have never made it in the tango.
In the tango.
You mean ballet, right?
Yeah, oh my gosh.
Of course! Don't you think I remember what form of dance almost killed me?
What? Okay, we're just talking to you more because this is fun, and then we are not letting you in.
Why do you pester me with questions? I am a very important royal figure, and I must enter your city to meet your princess and marry her. Now let me be gone, child. Quack black!
Yeah, okay. As someone who speaks 9 languages functionally, it bothers
Just
me
a
that you
few more
don't know the
routine
key
procedures. You understand.
Because, like, I could do better than this in languages that I don't know.
Please hurry, I do not like to be kept waiting.
Yeah, we're denying you so hard.
But I am the prattler!
No, you aren't.
What on earth are you doing? Since when are you exercising independent thought? I don't care what your opinion of them is. If they're the real Praetor Kargan, then let them through at once. Is that clear?
They're not the real Praetor Kargan. They're not the real Praetor. Like, but this does tell me that Ash's judgment cannot be trusted.
You've made a powerful enemy today, little girl. You'll soon feel the wrath of an entire empire. Quaplort and goodbye.
Okay. Whatever. You saw through the old fake praetor routine from a mile away. Who does she think you are? Someone who can't see through the old fake praetor routine? Psh, amateur. Yes!
Little warrior, I am weary after a long journey, and I am not used to being made to wait in a lineup. Let me pass on my way. I must rest before I meet your princess in order to win her hand and bring honor to my people.
Yeah,
This seems more legit.
This
may
legit.
seem like a strange request, but would you mind saying your famous battle cry for me?
You mean Kapla?
There we go. You get me, Lil. You get me.
That's the one.
Immediate pass.
I would hope that my stunning war cry is sufficient to being granted entry immediately.
I mean, between this and the fact that you look exactly like the picture, yeah, it is.
And thus I truly begin my quest to marry Princess Desdemona and bring a generation of prosperity to the Marvog Empire.
Do it.
You, little warrior, will have a footnote in history for this encounter. For victory. For Marvog. Kapla!
That was satisfying. Yes, after the imposter, it was very clear the visiting dignitary was on the level. Exemplary job, granting them immediate entry. No one could accuse you of unnecessarily delaying anyone. Darn tootin'. I'll take that. Good job. Okay. I'm not redoing this. Okay. Dad wanted me to go to the Goblin Ball Stadium and add to his gambling problem, but I'm a 12-year-old and I support my dad. Oh! We need to talk to you first. You still have a haunted look in your eyes.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat. My journey, it continues.
Sorry.
Concessions, come and get them. We got it all. T-shirts, hats, food, drink, illegal gambling, commemorative foam fingers. You there. What can I get for you today?
Did you say illegal gambling?
Yes.
I sure did. You interested?
I am.
I'm 12.
Hey, it's illegal anyways. What's the
I know,
difference?
right?
You want to bet on who's going to win the big game?
Yes, I do.
I can't be any worse at this than my dad, so sure, why not?
Here are the teams at play, kiddo. Which one do you want to hear about?
I want to hear about the Sprawl Brawlers.
The home team hasn't been doing too well at home lately. A lot of people are still angry at him after that game with the foul and the points got reinstated. They're more of an away team, but they're a shoo-in to win today. If the other team didn't have that ringer Saruna Goodfoot playing for them. You sure you want to bet on them?
I took Saruna's good luck charm away. I am betting
How
on
much you
these guys.
looking to gamble?
Dad gave me 30. I'm gonna do 30.
All right, kid. Your bet is in.
All right, before we go in, I want to talk to you.
Hello. Thank you for coming to my booth today. I'm here taking a poll on what the new name for the stadium should be.
What's wrong with the Goblin Ball Stadium?
Yeah.
It's a little on the nose. The owners want a little more pizzazz in the title, and you don't get pizzazz without taking polls, or pole-zazz as I call it. Care to give your opinion?
You do love your job, don't
Actually,
you?
I've really got to be...
Great. What one word would you use to describe Goblin Ball?
When I was 12, I hated sports, so I'm going with boring.
Perfect. And the stadium? You would say it's,
I mean, I would have called it like a coliseum. Actually, I probably would have said whatever. I just
Excellent.
didn't care.
And finally, you come to the stadium mostly for...
Overpriced food.
Okay, then That is super. Your input will be tallied with the others. Thank you very much for your time today.
This is not gonna go well, is it? My choice will have an effect on this brawl.
Let's watch some goblin ball.
Let's not, but what choice do I have?
After one of the most chaotic third quarters I've ever seen, complete with the rare capture of the Golden Mongoose, this is still anybody's game.
Golden Mongoose.
But look, Kaladar's star player Saruna Goodfoot has taken possession of the wagon wheel. My producer is just telling me she isn't wearing her signature lucky second sweatband. Well, that's weird. She's running, and she hurls the wagon wheel, and it misses the flaming gates by a long shot. What an upset. That's the game, folks. A stunning victory for the hometown heroes. What a great day of Goblin Ball.
Do I get 3 new gems every day?
Lucky guess, kid. Come back next time for all your illegal gambling needs. Just ask for Fredo.
Okay. Let's hit up Garby's shop. I wonder how many more areas of the map will open up. So, I want to keep track of whether I get 3 new gems every day. The sign was probably made by someone legendary for making signs. Oh my gosh.
Well, if it isn't my favorite pint-sized Lil Guardsman Lil. You just missed the guards from down at the East Gate.
Okay, so this is the shield that Sir Beverly was carrying, and this is the spear that the fake Pranta was carrying. That's the cinnamon roll that I sold last time.
They almost cleaned me out, but I promise I saved a few goodies just in case you happened by. Gee, thanks. Take a look.
So I currently have 2... Gonna have to give Dad some money back. I feel like good me would go and take care of all the home stuff first. 12-year-old me was very rule oriented. Especially when it came to my parents, which, by the way, wasn't a bad thing. Like, my parents, I've got to say, amazing, amazing people. But I was very, very rule-oriented as a kid.
If it isn't my little gate guard friend. Of all the taverns and all the towns and all the world.
Yeah.
Casablanca.
Hello again, Mr. Dwarf.
This jukebox doesn't work.
Yeah, it's been broken for ages.
Looks like the cables have been chewed right through.
Must have been the rats.
Yuck. Rats?
She ain't a classic beauty.
You can say that again. Anyway,
I love rats.
I can fix that for you.
I was so disappointed. My last trip to New York, I didn't see any rats.
That would be wonderful.
And I was in Hong Kong for some work recently. And my friend was like, have you ever taken the Hong Kong subway? And I was like, no. She said, oh, let's take it. And I'm going through and it's clean and it's organized and there's good shopping. And I look at her and I go, this subway is not as good as the New York subway. She said, well, I know the New York subway is wider. I'm like, no, I have not seen a single giant rat. And she was very baffled. And so I showed her a video of Pizza Rat.
For a price.
Crap. Okay, how much?
15 gold should do it.
More than reasonable. Oh, someone calling for me? I live in an apartment building where just yelling someone's name is a completely valid form of communication. I'll pay you.
All right, it's a deal.
He seems like a good dude.
Beauty. See, that's the wonderful thing about knowing how to fix things. Never goes out of style.
That's true.
Not like those bloody mages.
You really
How
don't
long
like
is
the
this
mages.
gonna take?
Listen, lady. Patience is a virtue.
I'm 12, dude. Not very long.
There you go. That should give the old girl a few more years.
Thanks, Mr. Dwarf.
Don't mention it. Now, leave me to enjoy my ale.
Alright. I'll check out the jukebox later. Oh, hey. Buddy.
I did it. I quit my job as lackey to that awful man. And when I mentioned it to someone at the bus stop, they gave me a sock. And I have no idea why.
Harry Potter reference, okay.
Just one sock, not even the pair. What am I supposed to do with one sock? Oh, I made a terrible mistake.
No, you didn't. You left a bad relationship. You did not make a mistake. You did the right thing.
Thanks again for getting the jukebox working.
Of course. Where's Dad? Is he still running around? What about you? Why can't I talk to you? Okay. Let's take a look at this.
Now that's better.
Wait, but what if I liked the music before? Oh, whoa. My computer isn't charging. Hold on one sec. Let's see if it's working now. What just happened? Okay, we're charging again. Woo! That was not great. No, but... No, but I want to go back to
now
the
that's
tavern
better.
music. No, I don't like that. I want to go back to the tavern music. This'll work. Alright. Alright. Alright, Garbs.
Forget something? Take another look.
Okay. So, I want to add another spot for the truth spray. I mean, 40 is a pretty good deal. I think I still had, what, like 3 left yesterday? Plus 2 sort of in the bank. So... Sell it. Buy 1. Okay. Let's be intelligent about our use of money here. Electricity in Nepal can be tricky sometimes. So... Oh good, it comes back to the original music. That makes me happy. Sprawl Brawlers, shirts, let's see. There's so many references in this game. It's kind of amazing.
Thanks again for getting the jukebox working.
Oh, okay. We already have that.
I think I've done everything I need.
Hit the hay. Let's see our summaries for the day. Prince Phineas. Upon entering the sprawl, Prince Phineas presented himself at court to the princess, but because he didn't lend him a $5, he was not able to double it in a game of beer pong at the Basilisk Club, which he could have then tripled participating in the Leaky Downspouts arm wrestling tournament. Maybe it's for the best. Yeah? The Dwarven Tinkerer left his interaction with Lil, the Guardsman, with a spring in his step. The connection you made in a time of increasing intolerance towards non-humans made him think that perhaps rumors of bigotry in the sprawl had been greatly exaggerated. Unfortunately, just before heading up to bed in his room at the inn, he took in the night air and chanced upon a group of young men leaving the social club for the Sons of Nobles clubhouse. They were able to overpower him and stuff him into a garbage can. He was found the next morning without his recently discovered faith in humanity. The Duchess of Scarborough, her valet, and their entourage made it to St. Euphigenia's just in time for the solemn event of Sprinkle's funeral. There was not a dry eye in the house nor a dry crotch when it came to the cats in attendance, who commemorated the event by cleaning themselves to the Duchess's moving eulogy. Maybe it's about you. The smuggler was apprehended and promptly sent to the dungeon. Unfortunately, he escaped sometime between midnight and 2 a.m. with the help of a mysterious contact from the inside, whose office happens to be just down the hall from this particular cell. Malcolm! Malcolm, you're not helping our drug problem in the sprawl. After the Goblin Ball game, Serena had to face the scorn of her disappointed coach and teammates, but only for about 30 seconds, as she was the only troll on the team and dwarfed the other players who were all rightly terrified of her. She went to practice the next day, inspired to live up to her personal best, even without her lucky second sweatband. Peep peep. The fake praetor that you wisely turned away took their stick on the road and was eventually picked up by the Marvog authorities for impersonating their beloved praetor. She was later sentenced to perform in their next ballet, lovingly called the Nutcracker. That sounds ominous. Because she was admitted at the gate without any hindrance whatsoever, the praetor had a few extra minutes on her hand before she needed to present herself at the palace. She had just the best time. She met a good dog who she patted. She kicked a football around with a couple of only slightly filthy ragamuffins on the Westphalian green. She made an extremely clean cut as she dismembered the left arm of a mugger who attempted to take her coin purse. All in all, it was one of the most relaxing afternoons in recent memory for her, and she was refreshed and rejuvenated by the time she made it to court, where she dazzled those in attendance. You are my kind of woman. Lil, grow up to be like Praetor Kargan. Hey, Pepe. My cat's licking my hand. Can you all see her? She's just licking my hand.
For all your hard-hitting, high-octane extreme sports highlights and recaps, you're listening to the #1 sports station in the sprawl. Now here's Gabbin' 'Bout Goblin Ball with your hosts, Rhonda and Peg.
Oh, Rhonda, what about the outcome of last night's game, the Brawlers and the Lightning?
Oh, Peg, you don't want to get me started
I
on
love
that.
the idea of two grandmas discussing
First, the big
sports.
news. They finally decided on the new name for the Goblin Ball Stadium.
Let's hope it's good.
The boring whatever for overpriced food.
Yes!
I like it.
I like it too.
I hate it.
We're split down the middle. Let us know what you think
We
by
love
calling the station at 555-21.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you an urgent announcement. It has just been reported that Princess Desdemona, the sole heir of late King Oswin and sovereign successor to the throne, has been reported missing early this morning. In the wake of her mysterious disappearance, the Guard Corps and City Council are scrambling to maintain order over the city. All other radio programs have been canceled until further notice. Wow. I'm Manuel Mentiroso, waiting quietly by the microphone for any new information.
Okay, 1 second. Isn't mentira Spanish for a lie? So wouldn't mentiroso be like lying, or the adjectival version of to lie? Where's my... ¿Dónde está mi teléfono? Creo que una mentira es, en inglés es a lie, pero yo no sé y mi teléfono está aquí. Okay, let's see. How to say liar in Spanish. ¿Cómo se dice liar en español? Mentiroso. Manuel Mentiroso. Manuel the liar. What? Okay. Is that a hint? Is that a hint? No note today. Let's go. Let's go to our job.
Whoa, someone's in a rush. Where are you headed to, my little rocket?
Sorry, sir, can't talk. Gotta go down to the guard shed to work for my... Wait a minute. Dad? What are you doing here? I thought you'd be running errands for Stryker or Malcolm or whoever. Do you have the day off?
I wish. Since Princess Desdemona went missing, Councilwoman Ash is really cracking the whip. She's got me pulling double duty, doing her little odd jobs and tasks. She's acting like she runs the place.
She kind of does.
And what are you doing here?
I missed you. I guess I just wanted to come check in.
Don't worry. Nobody knows that your daughter is covering for you at work.
It's not about that. I mean, that's great and all, but are you holding up okay?
I got killed.
It's been tougher than I thought.
I know, and I'm sorry about all this. I love you, little one.
So ew, gross.
Come on, you love it when you're.
And I'm sorry times aren't what we want them to be. There's nothing I wouldn't give for our lives to be a little more relaxing and a little less separate.
I think that's a picture of her mom there.
I promise one day I'll make it right.
I love you too, big guy.
Ew, gross.
You're just saying all this because the princess is missing and you're feeling all sentimental.
Oh, you totally are.
All right, I'll stop. I'm just happy to see you're here.
This is sweet.
Not for long. I'm due down at the shed.
And I'm off to take down any goblin-friendly signage and pro-non-human literature across the sprawl. Not sure why, but then again, mine is not to ask, just to do as I'm told.
No.
We are so alike in so many ways.
So long. See you at the tavern if I get off in time.
See you, Dad.
You didn't take your winnings, Dad. Oh, I want to hug my dad. Makes me want to hug my dad. My dad happens to be like one of the most amazing possible dads ever, so.
Attention!
I'm not a soldier. You can't tell me that.
Oh God, is this it? Did I pull a real Randy and mess up so badly you had to come down here yourself and fire me?
I hope not.
Soldier, it's nothing like that. You did not pull a Randy.
Thank God.
I'm here to personally approve the upgrade of the Wicked 3000. With the princess missing and between you and me, the council's increased paranoia, the jail lever has been reinstated.
Nice.
You can get back in your chair.
Another lever means more work for me. Does that mean I get a pay raise?
I should.
That's hilarious. Seriously funny stuff. No, but now instead of determining who should enter or be denied from the sprawl, you also must correctly identify criminal threats and jail them.
So more work.
Any questions?
How will I figure out who to deny and who to jail?
Let's use a real-life example. Someone you've seen already.
Chloe!
This criminal is best known for burning down orphanages full of sleeping children. What do you do?
Jail.
Good work, soldier. Just denying her would not protect the surrounding villages. And what's to stop her from going to the next gate and getting lucky with a guard like Randy?
Totally possible. Is that why Randy got fired? Did someone get lucky with Randy?
That's all I have to say about that.
Did someone get Randy with
Any
Randy?
further questions?
Did someone get lucky with Randy and got Randy with Randy? Is that what happened? I'm such a dork, I'm sorry. No, I think I got this.
Very good. You've received your briefing, now do your duty.
Okay. I don't like this whole thing about non-human signage. Due to the sudden and unexplained absence of the princess visitor should be thoroughly vetted and questioned. Don't be afraid to use the delicious new gel lever. The city's morale has hit an all-time low. Anyone from the entertainment sector should be bumped to the front of the line. We are instituting a severe cutback of non-human entrance into the sprawl. Secondhand intelligence suggests that a goblin was behind the princess's disappearance. Therefore, we're issuing a blanket no goblins allowed policy this week. No. In fact, I'll pay 12 gold to every goblin I see in the dungeon by the end of your shift. How about this? I will jail goblins if they're breaking the law. Be on the lookout for would-be heroes and vigilantes wanting to offer assistance in search and rescue efforts for the princess. Absolutely, vigilantes are the worst. Well, not always, but so often. The princess thing, people are going nuts. Have you heard about the crazy no goblins allowed policy? Let's dial that back to a more comfortable one goblin allowed. At the very least, it'll bug Councilwoman Ash. Okay, I hate Malcolm, but no, you are not having a one race or species is not allowed rule. Not while I'm in charge. I will go to jail for that. And I would have gone to jail for that when I was 12, and I got into a series of fights because of exactly this when I was only a few years older than that. And so, no, that's not happening. Absolutely not. I know this is just a game, but I am trying to play it through the point of view of how I would play it when I was 12. Okay, yes, so I did get 3 more. So we're gonna go 2 on the truth spray, 1 on everything else. And they do seem to hold over from the previous day. Okay. Like, I really want to play this like my inner 12-year-old.
Hello there, my name is Buttface. I am a farmer from Fireball Canyon, a quaint little town just on the other side of the sprawl.
Fireball Canyon? This has to be a Stardew Valley reference.
I am coming into town today to sell produce I have grown with my own 2 hands from land that was left to me by my great goblin uncle in his will.
This has to be a Stardew Valley reference.
His dying wish was that I restore the family farm to its former glory. At least, I think that is what it says. He did not have the best handwriting.
Decoder ring.
Sorry. Did you say your name was Budface?
Yes, I did. It is certainly not what I would have chosen to fill 8 characters. I would have liked Spencer 1 or even Quincy Hart. But you cannot choose your own name, am I right?
No, you cannot. Alright. Let's use the decoder ring. You have an incomprehensible letter.
Do you have a copy of your great goblin uncle's poorly handwritten will on you?
Of course. But good luck reading it.
It says here...
And for my very unique great-nephew, there may come an
This
hour
is
when you feel
directly
smooshed
from
by the
Stardew
slaughter
Valley.
of the rat race. Well, whatever you do not drop everything and take over the family farm.
Oh my gosh.
That place is a hopeless salt-ridden rock pile that led me to my early grave. I have enclosed the deed so you can offload it on some other sucker. Good luck, and remember, do not become a farmer.
I love all the references in this game.
Love, Great Goblin Uncle Jerry.
So I am not actually a bad farmer. It is the land that is lousy.
Yeah.
This has validated me in ways I never imagined.
Glad I could help.
Do you still want to enter the sprawl after that?
Gotta expand and sell my produce in new markets. The old farm has not been doing too well as of late. I am afraid I have put my priorities into other areas like foraging and fishing. I am quite horrible at growing vegetables, but I am your goblin if you need someone to gather pine cones.
I love pine cones. Let's tease you.
There's no way you could be a disappointment to your great goblin uncle. Not with a name like Buttface.
Sadly, he never knew my name. He died before it was inputted by an unknowable entity.
So weird.
But just look at this rice I grew.
Let's confiscate the pixelated rice.
Please take it. No one would buy it from me anyway.
Let's let you in. You seem... I mean... Yeah, we're letting in all the goblins. Let's just do this. Let's make life harder for Ash. I don't want that bonus.
Listen, I'm under strict rules not to let any goblins in today, but I think you're harmless enough.
Yeah,
you
you're
may
sweetie.
pass.
Well, thank you kindly. I will be on my way now. If I happen to stop by this way again, I will be sure to bring you some more crops from my farm. Free of charge. Well, no charge of money anyway. It might cost you a day or two. Everyone who eats my produce gets violently ill.
Sell the farm, dude.
That sounds horrible.
Sell the farm.
It is. So on.
Sell the farm. I was following my heart. He's not a shitty farmer. The land was terrible.
Magic lovers of the sprawl, please put your hands
Entertainment
together
industry.
for the one, the only, the Edward, the great magician! Alakazoo, Alakazee!
Alakazam?
And I appear! Thank you!
I like the,
Thank you!
If you look up there, you can actually, there is actually a security camera.
Wait a second, this doesn't look like a little kid's birthday party.
No, it's not.
Oh wait, there's one! Excuse me, are you Becky Schneiderman? Is this your birthday party?
No, I am not.
I'm sitting in a hot shed all alone. Which, you know, isn't actually as bad as some of the birthdays I've had.
True.
Then I'm in the right spot.
Good God, no, you
Can't
are
believe
not.
I found my way here, especially without my glasses.
Okay, so you're looking for your glasses. Perhaps we are going to let you through, but let's... X-ray metal detector. Metal detector should find glasses.
Ah, so you're interested in the metal rings. They're a part of the great linking and unlinking rings illusion. I'd show you the trick, but I can't seem to get them off my belt.
You are terrible at your job. Do I really want to waste a turn on the X-ray? Yeah, I guess so. I need a new slot for the X-ray. Rabbits, rings, cards, glasses.
So that's where Mr. Fluffy Bunny went. Guess I won't be getting the deposit back after all.
Nope, that's a very dead rabbit.
There's a pair of glasses in your boot.
My boot? My glasses! You helped me find them! Thank you, thank you, thank you, little girl! Tell you what,
I haven't died
on your
yet
next
today.
birthday, I'll perform for free!
I don't think I want that.
That's... Don't worry about it.
Let's let you in. I've been told to let in entertainers, and you are not a very good one, but whatever.
Ever since I pulled a bouquet of flowers from my parents' garden shop out of my sleeve, I knew I wanted to be a magician, and you're making this dream come true for me! And now that I have my glasses, I should be able to find my way to the party no problem! Alakazoo, Alakazee! My magic career is saved!
I think you have bigger problems than that. Alright, the magician had a booking to get to. You could see that the sprawl needed joy at a time like this. And he could see because you found his glasses. Good job.
Hello!
Hi.
Hello! We would like to enter. I would like to enter the sprawl.
Okay,
please.
mistaken use of a plural.
And you are?
Magnus the Magnificent, renowned member of the Mages Guild. Surely you have heard of me.
I have not. Alright, let's truth spray you. I have a suspicion. Are you a goblin? Are you 2 goblins in a trench coat? Are you 3 goblins in a trench coat?
Under this robe, which disguises us so completely as Magnus the Magnificent, we're just a couple of goblins trying to get into the sprawl.
What are you doing? Why are you saying this?
And maybe when we're in, see a couple other gobbos to talk about what's going on in this city for folks like us.
Did you get sprayed with something? Stop talking, you idiot!
What is this? What just happened?
I think I just foiled your brilliant disguise.
Alright.
You got us. We're goblins through and through. We're meeting up with a couple other gobbos to talk about what's going on in this city for folks like us.
What does that mean?
The princess goes missing, and all of a sudden there's a no-goblin order in the sprawl? What's that about?
Maybe a goblin kidnapped
No
the princess?
I'd like to see the proof of that.
Yeah, me too. Okay, so I'm gonna talk to them for a minute. I'll talk to you.
Needless to say, goblins are getting some especially unfair treatment all of a sudden, and there's this group called the Goblin Liberation Army that's putting down roots in the city.
Okay.
Don't tell her, we'll get in trouble.
No, you won't. Not with me.
It's okay, Gary. Look, kid, if you let us in, I'll give you the address and the password so you can come see for yourself tonight.
I had no idea this was happening in the sprawl. I'm glad you told me.
I'm gonna get fired.
It's a rough go for a goblin in these parts, up against some powerful people, but you know what they say. It's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog.
Mark Goblin Twain.
Okay, so they did try to sneak in unlawfully. But I support what they're doing. And I'm not gonna put them in jail. I think I have to deny them though. I think it's the best option, like hope they get in through another gate. Plausible deniability and all that.
Sorry guys, I don't want to get in trouble. Entry denied.
But I'm not gonna send you to
You're
jail.
just like all the rest of them. We'll see what happens to you when the time comes. Viva la Gabalucion!
Okay, that did not go well. Even after hearing the goblins play, you still could. Fine, I'll let you in. I'll let you. Oh, I'm not a narc. I just can't. I feel bad for them. Ugh. I'm gonna follow my heart.
Hello!
Hi.
Hello!
And you are?
Magnus the
Ooh, what happens if I call Malcolm?
Ah, the old 2 goblins wizard's robe gambit. Oldest grift in the book. I'd let him through and see what happened.
Alright. You are technically my boss. I'm gonna use the truth spray, but I am gonna let you in. Shook shook. One of my friends had one of those old style
Under this
perfume
robe,
bottles.
which
When I was a
disguises
kid, I
us
thought it was
so
the coolest thing.
completely as Magnus the Magnificent.
I want one of those.
We're just a couple of goblins trying to get into the sprawl.
Like, I have perfume in the regular bottles. I would put perfume in one of those bottles.
What are you doing?
Oh, we've seen this already, so I'm gonna
Did you
just
get
skip
sprayed?
What is this?
I think I just foiled.
Okay, it's fine. I'll talk to you and then I'm gonna let you through.
You got us. We're goblins.
What does that mean?
The princess.
Maybe a goblin?
I'd like to.
Let's talk to you this time.
Needless to say, goblin.
Okay.
Don't. It's okay.
I had no idea this was happening in this.
It's a rough go for a goblin.
Mark Goblin.
I'm letting you through. I know I shouldn't, but I'm going to. Because my boss told me to, so I have plausible deniability. Because as a kid, I was very scared of getting in trouble. I'm so gonna lose my job.
Alright, guys. I'll let you come in. Just don't go spreading it around. I could get in a lot of trouble for this.
Hey, that's really cool of you.
Yeah.
You're a friend to us non-humans.
I'm sorry that I was.
If you want, come to the meeting at GLA headquarters. It'll really open your eyes to what's going on around here.
Okay.
Maybe I will.
I'm gonna get in big trouble for having that. You ignored the rip by admitting 2 goblins in 1 turn, but on the other hand, you unlocked a new location. I win, okay?
Salutations to you, little sister, in this big, beautiful world. My journeys across this land have brought me here to your doors. What a sweet fortune have in store for me today, that I do not know. But it's a hell of a ride, let me tell you.
Where have you journeyed here from?
You really want to know?
I do.
Oh, I've been around for a spell, always on the move. From the mountains north of Petrad, the great desert in the south of Marvog, along the crystal shores of Lake Inez, past the dread Castle Caladar, and the quaint farmlands of Fireball Canyon.
Stardew Valley.
I've wandered through all of these many, many times, but for my money, there's no place like the Sprawl. People everywhere you look leading their busy lives. Every once in a while, stop to take in how beautiful it all is. You can't buy that, little sister.
Love it.
You seem like a very easygoing dude.
Well, my little dudette, life's been pretty good to me. Not as if someone peed on my rug.
Is this, Big Lebowski?
Is that a common expression?
I like the ninja star in the...
It is where I come from.
Okay. We're not gonna whip you, that wouldn't be cool. You seem like a chill dude. I mean, why not use the truth spray?
Ooh, that's a particularly potent blend right there. Tasty, a little sweet, with just enough bitter finish to keep you coming back for more.
You are a connoisseur.
Are you gonna tell me your deepest, darkest secrets now?
Secrets way down the soul, little sister. I have no secrets. My life is an open book.
Well, can you tell me something interesting anyway? I mean, I did spend an action point on the damn truth spread.
Sure thing, kid. Let me tell you some history.
Oh, okay. I love history.
After King Oswin died, it didn't take long for would-be successors to start lining up.
Check out his pink eyes.
3 in particular. A young, headstrong counselor, a battle-hardened lieutenant in the Guard Corps, and the court jester, although I don't know if anyone took him seriously or not. These 3 have been battling for control of the Sprawl for years now.
But what about the princess? She's next in line.
True, but at the time she was just a kid. Now she's grown, but I fear that these outside forces are using her as a pawn.
Wow, let's talk to you once more. I think you have more to tell me.
Word on the street is Princess Desdemona has disappeared. Some say kidnapped, some say run away.
I wonder if she ran away. Like, she does have a forced wedding coming up.
I think she ran away.
Whatever did happen, it has truly bummed me out. I've got more to say if you've got the ears to listen.
I do.
Princess Desdemona is the living legacy of the great peace brought by her late father, King Oswin.
Yeah.
And already the fires of war are being fanned on all sides.
Do you really think war is on the horizon?
Yeah. I do.
Oh, yes. But then again, what do I know? Just an old wizard wandering from town to town looking for a little bit of joy to put in my pocket.
But everyone I've met seems so happy.
We just met some goblins who are literally
you
having their
remind me
lives
of a
ruined.
younger version of myself, little sister. Maybe cooler heads will prevail, but history doesn't have many examples of that.
It's not.
There's a lot of pressure to fill the void left by the death of King Oswin. Just keep your eyes open is all I'm saying.
I'm letting you in. You seem like a good dude. Dude being a key word here. Also, do you have some of that stash? Are you sharing it? Are you
I'm a leaf in the wind, little sister.
Leaf in the wind.
And you are a gentle breeze guiding me along
Leaf in the
my
wind.
way.
That is Firefly. But in your
There it
case, probably a
is.
different kind of leaf.
I've reached my limit with you.
No, I love
Right you are. Hasta la vista, baby.
I mean, hasta la vista, baby. Everyone knows that reference. Based on his reaction, he seems fine with your decision. There's someone doing some work on my apartment right now, so
Lil, you've got to close down the shed for the day and come with me immediately.
we've been having some electric problems. Okay.
There's no time for your irritating brand of sarcastic millennial wit. By now you've heard that Princess Desdemona has disappeared, right? Good. Any other week the royal advisors might have given her a day or two before sounding the alarm. But with the mucky mucks from Petrard and
I think
Marvog
she
in
ran
town,
away 'cause of
we
the
have to get her
marriage.
back before things around here get any worse.
I mean, that's
I
a
hope
lot.
nothing bad happened to her, but what does any of this have to do with me?
I asked my boss the same thing. In fact, I said, why the hell would they need that piece of... You know, that's not important now. Do what you have to do to close up shop here, and then you're coming downtown to the city council chambers with me.
Okay. I'm totally getting fired. I got a 2.5 star. Oh, I made it almost to 3. You know what? Whatever. I don't care. I let in the goblins. They deserved it. Would do it again. Ooh, creepy.
Hello? Is anyone there? Can somebody tell me why I've been summoned?
Lilith, guardian of the Southern Gate, step forward into the light.
Your name's Lilith? I thought it was Lillian.
What is this? Who are you? Can somebody please tell me what exactly is going on here?
Am I getting interrogated for letting the goblins in?
Will, you have been chosen.
To play the hit game that's sweeping the sprawl. That's right, it's time for... So you think you can save a princess?
What is wrong with this kingdom?
What the hell is going on?
That's right, Lil. Today you're getting the chance to send one of these lucky adventurers on the escapade of a lifetime to search for and rescue your beloved Princess Desdemona.
I didn't ask to do this.
I do not want to do this.
And let's find out who those lucky adventurers are.
Those are very prominent.
Adventurer number 1 is a hard-headed, go-getting warrior from the desert plains of the alluring Marvog Empire. Please welcome Neil Warkiller.
Good name.
Adventurer number 2 is a nomad by nature, mage by profession, who likes the rain and getting caught in a pina colada. It's Articulous Flame Hands.
Does he really have flame hands? Doesn't look like it, but he has one gloves.
And finally, adventurer number 3. You might recognize this thief from their wanted poster. Wanted dead or alive for looking so darn good. Let's hear it for Perry Shoutson!
I like you already.
I still don't fully understand what's
And no heroic voyager would be complete without a shadowy figure pulling the strings from the darkness. So let's welcome our sponsors, Lieutenant Stryker, Councilwoman Ash, and Court Jester Malcolm.
I'm rooting for you. Might makes right.
Focus and the day will be ours. Information is power.
True.
Aim for the knees and bite, bite, bite.
True.
Now, Lil, you're going to get the chance to ask these adventurers a series of questions to determine their suitability for this quest. At the end of the 3rd round, you choose the winner of the grand prize, being sent on a perilous mission to save the princess, a few guaranteed brushes with death, and a coupon for an all-you-can-eat dining experience at Monty's, home of the soup.
I love soup.
Dad does love Monty's. Let's do this.
Monty's has soup. I love soup. Who doesn't love soup?
All right, Lil, what would you like to ask our trio of intrepid would-be heroes?
Perfect rescue.
What's your idea of a perfect rescue?
And who would you like to ask?
I want to ask a rogue.
2 words. Smoke bombs. Makes everything so much cooler.
True.
Best heists are ones where they don't even realize they are being robbed. Ocean's 11 style, baby.
True.
You can ask another adventurer if you like.
I do like.
It begins with me vaporizing a few low-level luckies on the type. Then we build to a dramatic face-off with a superior villain. Lightning flashes, mythical beasts are summoned and dispatched, all the fireworks come out. I cast a transfiguration spell, turning our would-be kidnapper into a small cricket, or a mouse, or anything really. It just has to be small, so I can keep it with me as a reminder of my awesome powers.
Okay, that's weirdly creepy. Okay.
And your second question is?
First date.
Let's say you save the princess and she falls in love with you. What's your ideal first date?
And who's that one for?
Easy. We engage in feats of strength. Combat without weaponry, using only our bodies one against the other. And as we begin to...
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I think we're done here.
I see where that's going. I want to know what the rogue's date type is.
You can ask another adventurer if you like.
Here we go. We break into the Museum of Modern History here in the Sprawl. Security's a joke. We steal the crown and scepter of King Oswin that's housed there.
Nice.
We split the profits 50-50, shake hands, and go our separate ways.
Not bad.
What a date.
Not bad.
That answer unearthed the full extent of your incompetence. I was ready to wow the child with mine. Let's stick to the format, folks. There's a rich tradition we're preserving here. Please, wait your turn.
A warrior does not wait his or her turn. He or she acts.
All right, Neil, calm down now.
You are gaslighting me and the berserker spirits of my ancestors, Mike Melroy.
This is bad. Okay.
Uh-oh, looks like the warrior has entered the heightened state of berserker mode.
Okay.
Lil, which contestant do you think will be able to get us out of this dilly of a pickle?
Rogue is gonna run. Go with the magic user.
Neil, keep it together for just a few more seconds. You, what's your favorite animal?
Moose.
What? A moose? That's too big! I'm not licensed to conjure anything bigger than a
You're
bread
not
box!
licensed? What
a
the?
bread box, Lil!
Blood rage!
Cool. This is going great. No! Oh my gosh, no! Oh my gosh, I died? Okay. Guess we'll retry. What the heck? Okay. Let's try.
Uh-oh, looks like the
we'll
war-
use something smaller than a red box.
Lil, which contestant do you...
We'll go with,
Neil, keep it together for just a few more seconds.
I don't like sparrows. We'll go with squirrels.
Neil, look at this little fella.
I can't believe I died over moose.
I feel the blood rage calming. I can't murder everyone present in front of something so small and perfect.
Whew. I'm glad you didn't pick anything larger than a bread box. I'm not licensed for that.
I'm sorry, that's just...
Due to that unscheduled outburst, we are a little tight for time. Lil, do we squeeze in one more round, or are you feeling ready to choose?
Let's do one more round.
I think I got one more round in me.
Lil, what's your final question going to be?
Favorite childhood memory.
What's your favorite childhood memory?
We'll ask the mage and the warrior.
And you're asking?
Warrior first.
I received my first battle scar when I was 5. You can see it here, across my cheek. Recess was a tough trial for all Marvagian children. As I rained blows down upon that 3rd grader, I smiled. I knew even then that I would never forget this glorious day.
I'm a little bit worried about your bloodlust.
You can ask another adventurer if you like.
Actually, no, we're gonna ask the rogue.
Not too many great memories from the mining caves of Mosh, but when I was about 11 years old, a group of kids took me under their wing. They taught me how to pick pockets and become a proper thief.
Like Oliver.
They told me I could consider myself at home. Consider myself one of the family.
Oh my gosh,
They
Oliver!
treated me so strong. It was clear we were gonna get along.
Consider yourself at home. Consider yourself part of the family. We've taken to you so strong. It's clear we're going to get along. Oh!
I swear I've heard that somewhere before. Sung.
Your
This
mistake.
game is so good. Okay. The rogue takes it. Oh?
Uh-oh, you know what that means.
I have no idea what that means. This is so stupid.
It really is.
You're stupid.
Wow, thanks, Malcolm.
That sound means it's time for the lightning round.
Ooh.
Lil, please choose the adventure that you'd like to see play the lightning round.
I think I've asked the least questions to the mage, so it'll be the mage.
All right, Articulus, are you ready for the lightning round? I am.
All right, let's do this. What?
Most impressive. I felt that a little. Well deduced that I'm an elemental mage, Lil.
Yep, that wasn't a random lucky guess at all.
I'm still taking the rogue. I gotta choose the rogue.
Uh-oh, you know what that sound means.
I wonder what would have happened if I'd lightninged the others.
Oh God, not again.
That sound means we are out of time.
Oh, thank God.
All right, Lil, now's your...
We're going with the rogue. Yeah, I'm sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, humans and otherwise, the winner of So You Think You Can Save a Princess and proud owner of an all-you-can-eat dining experience at Monty's Home of the Soup is... Harry Shoutson, the thief.
Hey, everything's coming up Millhouse.
Everything's coming up Millhouse. Is that Simpsons? I think so. There's so
And
many
that's all for
references
us
to this
here today. Please help control the pet population. Have your gargoyles spayed or neutered.
That
so long,
is
everybody.
The Price is Right? Right? Am I remembering this correctly? There's so many references in this game. It's so weird. I love it though. So bizarre. This is so bizarre. You were either very smart or very lucky. All of the contestants survived. What?
And then
Low bar.
I had to choose who the heck was gonna rescue Princess Desdemona. It was the craziest thing. And don't even get me started on the lightning round.
You have the most vivid imagination, Lil.
Ugh.
Why doesn't anybody believe me about these things?
Okay, let's see. Ooh, new hat. Oh, can I talk to you?
Can't talk. Pretending to cook while I spy on that hunka fine piece of wizard over there.
Oh, you're into older gentlemen? Alright. Oh, Beverly, you're back and you have your shield.
Is everything okay, Beverly?
No, Lil. No, everything is not okay, Beverly. My dear true love, Princess Desdemona.
Just to recap, this is the dear true love that you've never met, but one time you both happened to be at the Goblin Ball Stadium?
You phrased that so beautifully. Yes, that same she.
What about her, Bev?
When I'd heard she'd vanished, I tried to get on So You Think You Can Save a Princess, but none of the advisors wanted me as their champion.
Beverly, you're a janitor at the Goblin Ball Stadium.
Maybe you're right. Maybe a guy like me can't be the hero in my own life story. Mom always said I lacked that main character energy.
You really do.
Tell me what to do, Lil. Should I return to my job or go off to rescue my darling love?
I say go for it because, why not?
What the hell? I say go for it, Beverly. Risk it for the biscuit.
What biscuit?
It's a metaphorical biscuit. In this case, the biscuit is the princess.
Got it.
And you think I should risk what exactly?
Your life.
Never mind. I regret this entire conversation.
Yeah.
If you must be regretful, regret what you didn't do, not what you did.
Oh my god.
That's beautiful. Who wrote that?
The great Mark Goblin Twain.
Beverly, I don't think you should risk anything. I think you should keep on being your sweet, stupid self and go back to work.
Yeah, you might have a point there. I don't have that many more vacation days.
You do not.
Listen, Bev, it's getting late. I'm gonna go.
I understand.
Farewell, Beverly.
Oh. Are they talking to each other?
Pathetic, weak coward! You should do the honorable thing and let me kill you.
As long as she's not talking to me, we're okay.
Oh, you would just love that, wouldn't you?
Oh, okay.
Yes, I would.
You would.
I would like to commend you on your choice of adventurer. The princess is as good as rescued.
On behalf of the Marvog Empire, I vehemently disagree. You had the chance to send a powerful warrior, but instead you chose a sneaky, deceitful thief.
Yeah, I did. I'm sorry.
She made the right choice. The kingdom of Petrard supports her.
The Marvog Empire would grudgingly accept an apology for your actions.
Okay. I'll apologize.
Looking back, I agree with you, Praetor Kargan. If I could do it over again, I would choose the warrior.
I just
Please
don't like
forgive
the
my
prince.
error,
That's
and
all.
do not take it as a slight against the Marvog Empire.
The Marvog Empire accepts your most gracious apology. You truly are a friend of our people, and
Yeah.
this will not soon be forgotten.
This slight shall be remembered by the kingdom of Petrard.
You so remind me of that guy. I ran into him a few years later, and he was just as awful. Alright, let's see what's happening, Garbs. Oh, the Dolphins is still there. Then again, that's a damage one.
You've been at this a while. You should have enough cash by now to power up your arsenal. Take a look.
I shall. I want another there, one there. That's all I got. Because I am not a bootlicker. Bootlicking would have paid the bills, but tain't happening.
Can't talk, Lil. Pretending to wipe the counter while I eavesdrop on the prince and the praetor over...
Can't blame you. What's up, my man?
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat.
Yeah,
my journey, it continues.
Let's talk to you, my man.
Salutations to you, little sister of this big, beautiful world. My journeys across this land have brought me here.
They have indeed.
I know. We met. At the gate?
Whoa, I completely forgot. Gotta go easy on the Peace Blossom.
Peace Blossom?
Anywho, what did you want to talk about?
I'm curious about
What do you
Malcolm.
know about Malcolm?
I have no idea what Malcolm's end goal is, and honestly, I don't think he knows
is a chaos
either.
entity.
I think if he had his way, there'd be no rules, no laws, no Lil Guardsman at the gate. Just let the whole place run itself. This dog-eat-dog mentality would work for some, and for others, things could get a whole lot worse.
Yeah, probably.
He doesn't care about people, doesn't care if they're good or bad.
Yeah.
Our greatest strength is how we work together. Under Malcolm, we would never reach anything near
I
our
swear,
collective
I can smell the
potential.
heat through the screen. Oh.
Anything else you want to know about?
Nah, I think it's bedtime. Alright, folks, I think I'm gonna wrap up this day. And wrap up the game for now. Oh, do I want to send little... Let me check on if the construction in my apartment is done yet. That'll take a couple minutes. Don't mind me. Cat. Almost done. So we do have a few more minutes to play. I thought we were going to be done, so I'm not ready yet. Sorry about that, folks. Okay. Right, I have the goblin meeting address. She knocks, hears movement behind the door, and suddenly a slit opens and she sees a pair of glowing yellow eyes peering out at her.
Were you followed? What's the password? Get out of here, kid. Go home.
Wait a minute. I think I've got it here somewhere. Viva la Gobolution.
Come on in.
Interesting. How come I wasn't able to sell the rice?
Don't even get me started. Who did they think built this city up into the sprawling metropolis they get to enjoy today? Because it sure as hell wasn't humans.
Sneaky. Who are you?
Did humans haul the stone that became our roads and buildings? No! Troll labor did that!
I support this.
Did humans dig the intricate system of subterranean tunnels that became the world's greatest sewer system, getting our piss and shit off the streets? No! Our mole brothers and sisters did that!
Mole people! Who are you? Interesting looking robe.
The late King Oswin was a man full of empty promises. He vowed to end the persecution and oppression of all goblins, dwarves, kobolds, vampires, you name it. But last time I checked, I'm still treated like a second-class citizen.
You are.
The day of the royal wedding approaches, and the powers that be are sitting fat, but they are blind. Hear my words, people. That day will be their undoing. That day will be their reckoning. A change is coming on that wedding day. Will you RSVP for the revolution?
Okay.
Go home, everybody, and keep your eyes and ears open for what happens
scary.
next. I invite my inner circle to join me downstairs. Light refreshments will not be served as Carl forgot it was his week to bring orange slices.
Carl! Alright, I want to talk to... Can I talk to you guys?
How's it going, Gobos?
You came! You owe me $5, Gary.
Thank you for the
It's
mustache.
worth it. Did you hear him? Isn't he amazing? What did you think?
He's incredible, but also
That head
dangerous.
goblin guy is amazing. I'm sorry. I really had no idea how bad it was for you guys.
Babe, seriously.
You're lucky his slide projector broke down. The audio visuals make it even more horrifying.
So, is something really gonna happen on Princess Desdemona's wedding day? Like an attack?
Who knows? The leader and his inner circle keep their cards pretty close to their chest. But whatever it is, it's gonna be a real game changer.
I hope it's like a demonstration.
Well, I'm
not
just
a
glad
bloody
I'm not
revolution.
invited.
Just keep your ears peeled and your eyes to the ground. You'll get your chance to be on the right side of history. You'll see.
Isn't that... Okay, fine.
I hope so. See you around, fellas.
Viva la Gobbolucion!
Viva la Gobbolucion!
You're getting it.
Can I talk to... Can I talk to... The controls on this are definitely ticky. Tangled up with corruption and lies and some coupons. There's Monty's. Can I want to go over here. I want to talk to shady looking person in cloak. No talking to shady looking person in cloak? Okay, that's fine. Can I... Okay, apparently I thought maybe I could give it as a snack because Carl forgot the orange slices. Huh, who was that shady looking person in the corner? They looked human. Were they a spy? Am I gonna get in trouble for attending a revolutionary meeting? Which is definitely things I did when I was 12. For real though. Actually slightly older than 12, but yeah, like 14. I think now it is bedtime.
I think I've done everything I need to do, but are you sure you're ready to hit the hay?
I am. Buttface the farming goblin set up a small booth in the market square where he displayed his withered lettuce and pathetic radishes for all to see. Unfortunately, the one and only person to come across his stand was the sprawl's health and safety bylaw officer. Buttface's flagrant code infractions, coupled with the city's officials' dislike towards non-humans, led to him being thrown in the dungeon. He knew that prison would be tough, but if the years of dungeon crawling for Aura had taught Buttface anything, it was this. Find the biggest sword you can and swing it wildly in front of you. He managed to maim and dismember 13 fellow prisoners and 2 guards until he was finally subdued. What started as a simple misdemeanor charge with a 7-day sentence turned into a life... What? The Edward the Great eventually arrived with Becky Schneiderman's birthday party. He hit the ground running. His tried and tested routine. He opened with a pick a card, moved into "Is that your handkerchief?" and ended strong with the classic "How many eggs do you have in your pocket?" Unfortunately, none of these impressed any of the preteen partygoers, which Edward could clearly see now that he had his glasses. After his performance, the Edward enjoyed a piece of vanilla cake and awkwardly waited for Mr. Schneiderman to settle his payment with a check in his pocket. The Edward went straight to his parents' garden shop to boast of his success. Unfortunately, the Edward's parents didn't consider a check for 37 gold, 40 before deducting the price of a piece of vanilla cake to be much of a success. I want cake. They were very disappointed in their son's career choice, which Edward could clearly see because of his glasses. Gary and Julian were pumped to see you at the rally. They boasted to all their friends that they not only convinced the small human to let them in, but they even got her to attend the Goblin Liberation rally. Oh boy. Oh god. I'm gonna be in trouble. After you left, the GLA's leader pulled Gary and Julian aside to personally thank them for helping to bridge the gap between the groups. This meant a lot to Julian, whose belief in the cause burned bright and hot. Gary, however, couldn't quite let go of his daydream of a world where he was actually a powerful mage, not just a goblin pretending to be one. Sure, he would still support the efforts of the GLA, but he could do it while making fireworks appear from his fingertips or while conjuring miniature unicorns to delight and entertain his pals. What started as a simple 2 goblins in a trench coat grift woke something up for Goblin Gary. From this day on, he would begin his quest to become a wizard. Now all he needed was a robe, a scar, and a depressing working backstory. Okay. After stopping in the Twisted Sisters for a glass of his tipple of choice, Echo proceeded to head down to Pinhead's for the local bowling club in the Sprawl where his team was playing for league night. Thanks to the calming effects of his particularly potent Peace Blossom, he was unstoppable, bowling a perfect 300. His team went to win the league, and a commemorative photo was put on the wall at Pinhead's to celebrate Echo's perfect game. What the heck? Having lost So You Think You Can Save a Princess, Neil Warkiller fell into a barbarian depression and left the Sprawl. After a week of sulkily trudging across the countryside, Neil discovered a quaint farmer's market populated by elderly locals. Lending a hand here and there with various farmers selling their produce, the once fierce warrior found employment and ultimately peace with a flower vendor. On his way out, it's like the goblin and the warrior swapped. On his way out of the studio, Articulous Flamehands got a static shock from the door handle. Then he got one from touching a coin, another big one when he bumped into an empty suit of armor. The phenomenon lasted an entire week, during which time he found it impossible to eat with metal cutlery or drink from his favorite beer stein. He lost 3 pounds. After winning So You Think You Can Save a Princess, Perry shouts and threw down one of his patented smoke bombs to mask his swift escape. Once outside, after recovering from minor smoke inhalation, the sly thief began to pickpocket, stalk, and eavesdrop on everyone in the Sprawl for any dirt on the whereabouts of the lost princess. And then it hit him. It was a brick thrown by someone angry at Perry for stealing their wallet. Seems that the thief had failed at his hide in shadows check, and there was a small mob forming around him. A trusty smoke bomb would get him out of his bind, he thought, and it would have if he hadn't used his last smoke bomb to exit the game show studio. After retrieving their stolen property, the mob carried Perry to the tallest tower in the Sprawl and threw him off. No one would ever be bothered by Perry Shelton again. Oh my god, I've killed so many people. Okay. Well, with that, I'm gonna sign off. Thanks. Please give a thumbs up if you enjoyed this. Take care.